The United Kingdom's Army sent members of the 154th Scottish Transport Regiment to participate in the 2016 Golden Coyote training exercise. The soldiers had to perform in a vehicle training course led by the South Dakota Army National Guard to familiarize them with American equipment. The course included both classroom and hands-on exercises.
These guys are actually experienced vehicle operators from their country, so it's basically just teaching them a familiarization of maybe some of the differences between our vehicles and their vehicles and the similarities, basically.
This training was critical for the British soldiers because they'll be using this equipment to complete their primary mission for the Golden Coyote timber haul operation.
Fill them, you have to fill both sides. Okay.
And they've realised that it's not going to be such a hard task. So that the anticipation was that the guys would struggle a bit, but they've not. They've came through in spades and they're getting amongst it, which is good to see because it means they're starting to get geared up and ready. They're starting to get their exercise head on and they'll be ready to go and an asset to the 1244th. It's something we don't really get involved in is real life tasks back in the UK, unless there's been like a natural disaster or something like that. So the utilisation for the training for the guys will be something different for them. It will give them more experience. I think that's what the guys will take away from that.
Staff Sergeant Sinclair also said it's important to understand Ally Nations' best practices in hopes of improving operating procedures back home. Reporting from Camp Rapid, I'm Specialist Austin Pearce. Personnel from Canadian Task Force 41 recently participated in urban patrol operations at West Camp Rapid, South Dakota during the 2016 Golden Coyote training exercise. Soldiers of the Danish Home Guard instructed the lane.
The purpose on this training exercise or this lane is to conduct training in urban warfare. First we do a small formation walk down to the city so the commanders have the opportunity to get the units in the right position for the city's attack.
The urban patrol lane is set up with various tripwires throughout the scenario that are nearly invisible to the naked eye, much like the ones seen here behind this door. They would relate to some type of explosion or obstacle the team would have to overcome in a real-life situation. The Canadian Army had 3 different units in attendance: the Calgary Highlanders, the Loyal Edmonton Regiment, and the King's Own Calgary Regiment. This displayed the importance of Ally nations and units coming together to achieve a common goal.
Is there a door on the right?
It relates to real-life situations just in terms of like multinational forces doing multi-missions all at once, very much like you would experience on operation. So it's really good training, especially for a lot of my guys who haven't gone on operation, to kind of see all these different groups working on their own thing, but also working together and see how all the pieces of the puzzle come together.
Reporting from West Camp Rapid, I'm Specialist Austin Pearce.